All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cup 19, Cup 19, trap 60, trap 60. Hut, hut.
Straight to the air they go. Going deep right away. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. Ready?
Taylor now. Completed over the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Nothing gained or lost on that run. And now it's 3rd and 3.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro? You stick someone like that.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Here's Taylor. Escapes the pocket. And he hits the deck after setting him up with 1st and goal. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Ready.
To the air, Taylor. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Throwing, Taylor. Has it in close. He has the New York touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Zerline with the extra point. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Sorry.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. Rolling left, buying some time. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's Harris on the option. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Catch made by Austin. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Easy.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
2nd down and 10, Fields. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Working quickly here. Fields now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd. And they have to be thinking points here. Trying to run in, Harris. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Off play action, it's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Fields now on 4th. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Okay, break.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let go.
Looking to throw, Taylor. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
On the ball,
Offense
down,
up to the
down.
line fast.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Dragon 60. Bronco 80. And up.
Another try following the sack. Malachi Corley reels it in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Back. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Wangu now to return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Hut, hut.
Back to the air following the pick-6. Stays in. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
60 Maverick. Let's go. Ready.
Trying again following the sack. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
That's caught. It's Breece Hall.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready? Ready, ready?
From the 42. He's on the move. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Jets who have 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Taylor. Wilson's got it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now.
From the 47. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Get it. Say, hurt. Let go.
Taylor now. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. So on 4th down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 26 on 2nd down. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32.
Here we go, son. 11. Sit high.
Fields on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hey, 551. Yep, watch right. Angel. Right.
Another throw for Fields. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go, son. Let's go, Alpha right here. Extend. Hey, Ken. Trust.
Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Ready? 79 Broncos.
They bring Wilson in motion right.
Get up.
Here's Taylor to throw. He puts everything behind this one. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Warrior 70. Come on. Set. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They put Adams in motion left.
Go.
2nd and 10 now. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He's got it at the 24. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Brings their line to kick off for the Jets.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, son.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
2nd down here, another give to Harris. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That throw finds Pickens. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Monday.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Hits his running back. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Working quickly here. Fields on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
No much.
First down throw for Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here we go.
Second down and 10, Fields. Buys time, rolling right. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Don't jump, ready? Jump.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably, into the end zone it goes for the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Go!
They start the half with a give to Hall. He cuts it back right. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Ready?
Another try following the sack. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Let's go!
Offense up to the line fast.
Pick up of 18 yards.
Cowboy 80.
It's now 3rd down.
'70 Timberwolf. 19 Lion. Ready?
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Ready? Let go.
From the 36. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Jets... A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Ready, set.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Looking to throw, Taylor. Getting out to his left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Tempo.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hut, hut.
3rd down from the gun. Forced out to his right. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers get the football back at the 19-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Here we go, sir. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Trim slit.
Fields throwing here. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Easy. West right fit. Hey, Ken. Right.
Now it's Fields. On the move, headed right. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
He beat big gain downfield. He's at the 30. The 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. George Pickens the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Jets 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They put Adams in motion left.
Ready?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now within one score in the fourth. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Brings their line to kick off for the Jets.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go, I'm good. 11. Hey, 551. Yep. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go, son. Go.
Fields to throw it. Austin's there to haul it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Galloping inside the 40. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
You're set up at the 35 now.
Hey, Q. Here we go.
And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's sure nice to see for this defense when a run heads out there to this corner's domain, to the outside, well, he's able to finish the play off. And the best part, well, a sure tackle from a corner, no chance he was slipping out of that one.
Dicker connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Wangu now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
Throwing, Taylor. He put everything he had into this one. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets down by 10. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Set up. Dragon 60. Ready.
Here's Taylor to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's out a little short of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good night.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That throw finds Pickens. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Angel,
They give to Harris from the gun. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Don't jump. Ready?
2nd and 3 now.
Alpha, 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 alpha. All right.
Harris once more. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because,